Hello, I'm back once again. I'm back in this world, the one I originally created for my diary entries because my computer's having a really rough day and it couldn't really run the world where I have like 900 villagers and 40 chests and a bunch of giant builds. It couldn't run my usual world very well. So we're here, we're in this one. Um, so yeah, welcome back. I don't remember everything I was doing. I do remember in the recording that I did that got like really screwed up and I couldn't use it. I like excavated this room and there was like 2 diamonds. So awesome. I'm quite rich. But yeah, welcome back. In my last recording, somebody my goated commenter. No, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. No. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna be really protected for a while. Oh my god. But they said they asked me if I won the prize that I was talking about earlier, so I was like, let me talk about that. Um, the answer is no, but there's still hope because they haven't released who won yet. I actually haven't even submitted my application yet. It's due in about a week. That's pretty exciting and pretty dreadful, but mostly exciting. I don't know. There's some stuff I want to do for it that I'm like, is this actually gonna get done? I don't know, but we'll see. I'm. I was been thinking like, I don't know. I've been like, what am I gonna do? My sort of like work ethic or my work habits aren't. I don't know. I've been thinking like they're bad. Like I have bad work ethic, and I don't. In a way, yes, I think I do. But also, I just feel like it's less that it's bad and more that it's weird. Because I was a good student in college and in high school. Like I got very good grades, but the way that I worked, all of my friends were like, or like, you seem like a slacker. How do you get good grades? And the answer was that I would just like not worry about it. Well, I would be secretly worrying about my schoolwork all the time, but I would kind of like ignore my schoolwork until the very last minute and then like stay up all night and not sleep and get all everything done. And that's the only way I ever got things done. I never learned my favorite track. I never learned another way, really. Um and it's kind of like it's obviously bad for your health to not sleep, but it's not that I got used to it either because it would be like I'd stay up all night um and then the next night I would sleep for like 15 hours or something and then that would like screw up my whole week. So it didn't really work very well, but it was the only way I got assignments in. Even like up to me being a senior and up to me graduating, it was still the only way I got things done. Um and now I'm like, no wonder I did so poorly when I had to write a novel for one of my classes. We were supposed to be writing 10 pages a week, and well, we were supposed to be writing like 1.5 pages per day or something like that, and I couldn't like pace myself. I've still just not really learned how for some reason. I don't know why. Like it seems like it should be simple, but and it's also like I know I should be doing that, but um I know I should be working on stuff every day, but it just becomes a thing of I can't force myself. I don't have good self-discipline, I guess. What do I need? Let me think. I want to complete my carrot farm. It's a problem for this portfolio because I'm sorry, my computer's lagging. It's having a rough day. It's okay though. Because my advantage was that I graduated early, so I was supposed to have a lot more time to work on it than my other people who were in my graduating class and were still in class in school this semester. But I kind of squandered that advantage, I would say. Even though I've been doing some things, it's like hard for me to see things through. Like I've started a couple of writing projects, but I don't think they're in a state that they're even worth putting in my portfolio. But yes, to answer the question of did I win the prize? Not yet, but maybe. I do feel a bit better about it than I did when I made the other recording. Even though nothing has changed really in terms of how much I'm working on it or in terms of the quality of my work. Like nothing has changed, but I realized, I don't know, I've always scraped things together a little bit. And it's also sort of a portfolio, you don't have to write new stuff for it. You're not supposed to, technically. Like I'm just gonna be submitting and like editing and submitting stuff I wrote for class over the last like 3.5 years, which is good. Like I have decent stuff. I think my my novel, even though it's not done, I feel like it was like it actually had meaning to me. Some parts were pretty bad. No. Some parts were pretty bad, but I just will submit the good parts. It's kind of nice. I get to just cherry pick like my best writing. That's awesome. But yeah, that's going. I don't know if it's going well. Oh, he's like the bunnies are quite different. That's awesome. I love bunnies. My older roommate had a bunny named Spencer. He was so funny, but he like I was visiting my roommates last weekend and Spencer bit me. It was crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I have to work on it though. There are a few things that I do need to write fresh. Because I need a cover letter, and there's some stuff I really wanted to add that I was like, this would be cool to write. But I don't know. I have to realize that I don't have anything to lose, so I shouldn't. I can only gain stuff, so I can only gain the like recognition and money of the prize. They're not gonna like hang me publicly or something if I don't win. I guess like the pressure comes from the fact that I know if I don't win, there's some people that will be disappointed, including me, but mostly, like I think that like some of my family will be disappointed. But I don't know, they just will have to live with it. Or not if I win, we'll see. I hope I do. Um, but yeah, I was kind of excited to. I wanted to play on my usual world today, but my computer's having such a rough day that I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I think I fell right there. Yeah. I'm kind of excited to be, not even kind of, I'm very excited to be done with, to be like fully away from my school. I'm in such a weird spot right now where I should have brought a shovel. Oh well. It's like, I'm technically graduated. I have my diploma in my possession. But I haven't walked. I haven't like shaken the college president's hand or anything, and I haven't you know, gone to the little ceremony. And then there's the fact that I still have the prize hanging over my head, and I still have to go back for a couple of things. Like, when you finish your thesis, you're supposed to do a presentation on it, but they didn't want me to just like present by myself. So they have me presenting with the other seniors. That's like a month away. So I have to go back to school for that, which is not a big deal, but it does add to like this weird position I feel like I'm in. And I can't wait to just fully be away from my college, even though I like my college. It's not like I have bad blood or anything, but I'm just like, I'm kind of ready to move on. And there's some things where like, I don't know if I did a great job. So I'm like, let me like start fresh somewhere else. I don't know. Like my favorite track again. Yay! I'm so I don't know. I'm like simultaneously a very hard worker and not at all. I do things in bursts, I guess. I'll be a hard worker for like 8 straight hours in the middle of the night, and then I'll just slack off for like the entire day before that and after that. It's kind of weird. I guess it's probably like ADD or something. My wooden planks, I didn't get them back. What the flip? There they are. I don't know though. Because it's, I don't know. I don't want to like make excuses for I don't know. I guess I'm not really doing something wrong. I'm just crazy. Okay. It's been 13 minutes. I think I'll probably call it a day in a moment. This was again a little bit of a nothing burger, but I did want to update about the prize. Oh, my brush. Because that is exciting. It's due, let me see. Today is the 7th, and it's due on the 17th, I believe. Yep. Ugh, that's so scary. I wanted to draw a comic for it. It's weird though. That's been hanging over my head because I don't know. I have an idea for a comic that I want to draw that's kind of silly. Shoot. Oh well. About this like cyborg. I'm pretty into cyberpunk lately as a genre. I haven't played the game. I really want to, but I know my computer can't run it. So eventually I'll play it. But mostly I'm into like old cyberpunk literature like William Gibson, which is probably meaningless to most people, but if you know, you know. And if you don't know, look him up. You might like him. His writing is like I feel like it's well loved by people that love it, but a lot of people, it's not for them. It's kind of weird. It's like it really throws you into the world, and you have to just accept that you're not gonna understand everything, and that's fun. I kind of like that for me, but I also totally understand that some people don't. But anyway, I really want to draw a cyberpunk comic with like a cyborg guy, um, and I want it to like kind of like have an AI character. Not, I don't know. Can AI be a character or is it just like a entity? I don't know. But that's part of like the fun of having that in there, I guess. Like I get to explore that. Like a lot of stuff that I write and work on isn't really important to me, but um I think the pressure of the prize is like overriding just the fact that it's fun and important to me to work on these things, and I need to remind myself that like it's shouldn't be that deep, I guess, or like I was talking to my friend about this yesterday, and she was like, I told her, I was like, I want to work on my portfolio and apply for this prize, but I don't really believe that I'm gonna win, and that's kind of demotivating me. And she was like, just think of it as stuff that you would want to write anyway, and then just compile it together. And I was like, that's true. And I knew that, but sometimes it's helpful to have someone say, like, just say it to you. I don't know, does that make sense? Like, sometimes you can just figure out advice by yourself. Like, obviously, like, I don't know. Like, I could have told myself that, but I wouldn't have been able to internalize it as well as I have now that someone else has said it to me. So I feel like that was helpful. I don't know. I need to like talk to my friends about these things more. But yeah, I'm excited. I'll work on some of my stuff and I'll probably update about it and like to explain my novel and my comic and my some of my do I have short stories? I guess I do. Yeah, I have some sorts short stories I want to include, and then I want to write I want to include a couple of like personal essays. And then I was thinking about including like this is rough because now I only have 10 days. So I kind of shot myself in the foot, but I wanted to include like a nonfiction comic because okay, in like academia, comics are not taken seriously, but for some reason if it's like a memoir or like a nonfiction comic, it's suddenly taken very seriously and like they study it and whatnot. Like, anyway, I won't get into it that much, but I was like, maybe I can use this to my advantage and just like draw a comic about something that's happened to me that is like, and pretend it's profound. Profound. Yeah, I keep saying yeah, but I don't know. I'm hopeful. I think I have a decent prospects for the future right now. And I think also my mood has just improved because the weather is better. But yeah, see you later.